Make some noise for Ezra Paco.
Ezra.
Hey, Ezra.
Go, Ezra.
Time for me to play myself in.
Not so
Ah! He gets them every time. It's like Lucy pulling the football every time.
Go ahead. You got 2 links. Go ahead. Go.
I'm doing that shit. So, Uncle Vic's back. I'm glad Uncle Vic's back. You know, I first heard of Uncle Vic. I was like, is that Uncle Vike? Like, am I gonna be able to buy some painkillers from somebody again? Finally, like, I was like, oh, everyone needs an Uncle Vicodin. I need an Uncle Percocet. I need an Uncle Oxy. I need an Uncle whatever you're willing to sell me. And then in turn, I will sell Uncle Vic a Cobra Commander from San Diego Comic-Con that didn't really happen because I'm only on here to sell stuff. Really, I'm not really here to do comedy.
Wow.
It's a Black Cobra Commander, or yeah. Anyway, yeah. Make me an offer. Oh, there you go. Cool. Well, I want to start off by saying that it's hat time. Yeah, I forgot to put my hat on. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Órale.
I was not only do I have my buddy Luis here, but I have peek your head in. This is my mom.
Oh my God. Oh, your mama.
Because I want to do I don't like making fun of people behind their back. So now that she's here, I can make fun of her just a little.
You look like Rob Zombie's wife.
She does. And she's single. So all you guys out there, make me an offer, make us an offer. I'll send you a way to send your credit report to my mom, and she can make a judgment from there. Oh, my mom's got jokes. She said everything's bigger in Texas, so she's going there. Well, I was gonna say I felt really well. I can't help. I always make fun of her because she'll be like writing out the check to pay a bill, and she's got this really bad shake. And I was like, boy, she has more shakes than a Catholic church mass. Because you do that peace be with you thing, and like 900 people are shaking hands. And I used to think they were saying pleased to meet you, not peace be with you. That was the only joke about anything shaking I was willing to tell in front of my mom, because anything involving something shaking and my mom in the same room starts getting really fucking awkward right there. But that was all I had for her. But she's still here, so you can join me. Because we're all annoyed with people. We all are. Today I was out doing errands. I was driving around. And this is becoming a personal message. If you're that piece of crap that walks down the middle aisle, especially at Walmart, like, pick a side and walk down the goddamn road. Don't go down the middle of the road. Like, you're walking, it's like, look at this person just blocking traffic. Like, you go down the middle, and usually someone with a really fat ass, like 5 asses just shaking back and forth, and they're just doing the Walmart waddle over, like, and they're just doing the diagonal walk across. Like, pay attention. I don't know why people who are walking can just do this. I'm ready to pull Grand Theft Auto and hit you, because these people are just driving me crazy. There's not enough bad drivers out there too, just like can't make up their mind. I think that one of the prerequisites, I think if you're should be the people who should be able to catch COVID should be bad drivers. Like, if you're a bad driver, that should mean you're gonna catch COVID, and then it just take you out. So that's one less asshole on the road. I love the chat, by the way, here. The chat is funnier than the actual show. Pete said that last week. It feels
Was it the chat? Was it the chat? It was the chat.
It was the chat, man. It feels like I'm like a teacher, and they're like passing notes, and like you just intercept the note. You're like, what did he say? Like, oh, it's like, hey, Luis, he wants to meet you at Jack in a Box after he fuck you up for some tacos, eh? Like, or like whatever the note says. It's like, he wants to do what with you under the bleachers? And like, you can read. And you know, and I love this group too. You guys have been really, really welcoming. I feel like I'm like Ant-Man getting in. Like, you guys are all already on a Infinity War, and I'm coming in at the end game. Like, I'm like, what the hell's going on with these guys? Like, I don't know, but I gotta try to be Paul Rudd. But oh, he's so charming. I love me some Paul Rudd. Yes. There's some really funny ass people here. Like, you guys are super awesome. Like, there's some really good one-liner jokes I've heard. I'd be a good one-liner comic, but all my life, one line never did anything for me. It took 2 or 3 or 4, like that fat. Like to answer your question, that fat, and I can say that in front of my mom because like I've had to be like, Mom, like, do we have water? And like she made sure nobody fishtailed. Because I started getting weird messages from a buddy of mine that I knew like a decade ago. He started messaging me like all drunk, and I'm tired of people just drunk dialing me and drunk messaging me, and like I'm married, so I shouldn't have to be putting up with any drunk dialing anyway. It'll be like my brother or something. My brother will call me. He's like, hey, he's like, can I tell you something? And he calls my mom. He's like, can I tell you something? What? You're my brother. I love you. Hey, can I tell you something? And he says it again, and he's like, just drives us crazy. Like, and no wonder why my mom doesn't want to answer her phone. No wonder why none of us want to answer our phones, because it sucks to already be tired of people and to be tired of your brother. Like, everywhere I go, I'm just so tired of people. I get in my car after work, and if all these people putting flyers on the cars, stop doing it. You're as bad as the people jumping in front of the cars. Like, I'm tired of getting in my car and it's like flapping up, just flapping against my window. $5 pizza at Chuck E. Cheese. I'm not gonna buy a $5 pizza at Chuck E. Cheese anyway. Like, if I can't play the games or like go kill the mouse, like, take your goddamn flag off my car. Or it's like Pata Insurance. It's got this bird. They have all the dudes holding signs. They're all over town holding those. It's the insurance is bugging the hell out of me. I'm glad my buddy Luis is here too, because he's single, ladies, and it's been funny because the fact of the matter is, like, people say like, oh, he's been saying some stuff to me where I'm like, dude, like, you just don't give a fuck right now. I'm like, no, he's given one, he just hasn't decided who he's gonna give it to yet. So he's taking applications out there, and macking on girls is a funny thing because I used to not be good at it. I'm still not. I don't know how the hell I got married. It's hard not to be creepy when you're hitting on girls. Being creepy is the worst thing you can be. I've realized. I've taught my son, you can be an asshole. You can be a lot of things and find somebody who's on board with you. If you're racist, you'll find a whole bunch of people. Yeah, I hate those people too. Let's hate them together. You can be like a drug. You can be a whole lot of bad things, but if you're creepy, you're in the ballpark alone. Nobody's creepy and gets friends. Like, if you're creepy, they're like, that fool's creepy, and you can tell because like you can beat women and still find people to hang with and still get opportunities, like, or kill animals. Michael Vick has gotten his job back. Chris Brown has gotten people. He beat the shit out of Rihanna, but. Bill Cosby, he does something creepy. Louis C.K., they did something creepy, and they are fucked with the capital F-U-C-K. So if you teach your kids something, I got to teach my son too. Like, let's not be creepy at all. This is funny because I'm just like half like paying attention to what's going on over here, and I wanted to talk about something else real quick that when I was at Walmart, and I'll let you guys go, is that maybe tweakers wouldn't be so bad if they remind me of like human raccoons and they're like human possums. They just and they're like everywhere all creepy. And like, I wish tweakers could be at least a little bit more useful than. I wish tweakers could be useless. If tweakers would just eat garbage instead of trying to steal my shit from it, then that'd be great. There should be tweakers that just eat garbage, and it's really bad because we have a buddy that is a tweaker now, and like, I'm like, man, so this is like a half truth, half like, but luckily he keeps losing his fucking phone, so he's not gonna ever see this video. He's gonna be like, man, do you have another phone? I have to go back to 7-Eleven and buy another burner phone, because it's either that or buy another teener. Well, hey, you guys have been super cool. I'm gonna play myself out here. Thank you all for joining me. Here we go.
Oh, there you
go!
One of these days, he's going to get a bar in. One of these days, he's going to get full bar. I know it.
Thank you, Ezra. Thank you, Ezra. Ezra came from us from a garage sale right now. So live at a garage sale. We are almost done. I know the comics are waiting.